The first one up is pattern 2, but we want to have a look at pattern 1 first. So press the left arrow, down is pattern 1, press set, it will now accept pattern 1, which is your bisque fire supposed to be. Pressing the set always, that'll bring you to a factory set, which you cannot change. That's factory timer, you cannot change the timer. Your first set value is 140 degrees over a period of 4 hours. So it'll take 4 hours to get to 140, which is a slow bisque fire. You press it again, output 100. On all patterns, output should always be 100. Don't change the output. So your second set value there is 650 degrees, and that will happen over 3 hours. So from 140 to 650, the difference in temperature there will take 3 hours to get there. Again, output 100%, never change that. Then the second one is up to 1000 degrees, which is good for bisque over the next 3 hours. So from 650 to 1000 in 3 hours, that's also good enough. 100% output. And then we're soaking it at 1000. Now it's reached the temperature of 1000. We're going to be soaking it for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is over, output 4 is still 100%. The next one would be 0, and your next timer would be 0, end of program. If you want to go back to the main screen at any point in time, you can press the AM button. Press it once, press it twice. Never leave the AM light to stay on. That will override the automatic program, and you don't want that. So now we're going to look at pattern 2. Press the set button. We're not doing auto tuning. Pattern 1, we want to go to pattern 2, left arrow, up, that's pattern 2, press set, will accept that. First setting is factory set, you cannot change that. The second one is a countdown timer, you cannot change that. Now we go to the first set value, which is 180. I'll pre-program it to what it's supposed to be for glaze. So normally a glaze we would go to 650 because your glaze is already dry. We're going to 650 in 4 hours time. So it's fairly slow, not too quick, but it's already dry. You don't need to be too slow to do that. 100% output always, and of course we want the next value to be 650 because now we're going to be soaking it. Press the set button again. We don't need to soak it for 2 hours. 20 minutes soak will be fine. Output 100% again. Right, now it's been through to 650. We recommend that you would be firing it at 1100 as a final. 3 hours time from 650, that might be a bit steep, so you want to go 4 hours there. Always 100%. You want to soak it again at 11. This time we're soaking it 15 minutes is fine. Output 100%. 1240, we don't recommend you go there now for the simple reason that your elements wouldn't last at that temperature. So I'm making these zeros, and that will be the end of program. Again, if you want to go back to the main screen, you can either just leave that for 1 minute and it will jump back to the main screen. Alternatively, you can press the AM button once, twice, and it will be back on the main screen. The controller will always remember the last program that you've run. We looked at pattern 2 now. If you now press the up arrow, the program light will come on. That will run pattern 2. It will continue to run pattern 2 to the end. Once it's done, your process value will flash on top, alternatively with N, indicating what your temperature and that your program is finished, and the bottom one will be 0 because it's end of program. And that's about it.